Get this thing going.
Hello, America. This is
the fastest 2 hours in radio.
I think we really need like an intellectual revolution.
Now, of course, this is not so much a show as it is a special event.
The Morning Edge with Fox 2's Vic Faust,
We need to have a little talk here.
Chris Knight,
Hang on.
and Eric Johnson.
The more bizarre he gets,
The more people like him.
A complex mechanism that in itself must be operated by an even more complex entity, you.
The Morning Edge starts now.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. It is 8:05. Happy hot day.
I know.
June 13th. By the way, I'm not sick, but my voice is not all there.
No?
I feel great. I had a sinus infection at the end of last week. And Friday did not feel great in the night. But I feel good. I'm just not that powerful with the voice.
Yeah, I see you have your tea, so it'll probably get better as we go on.
Yes, I do all those things. Honey
Yes.
for my voice. But we do welcome you in. So we'll listen to more of Crystal. Your fans like you.
Aw.
And I had no idea. See, I don't care if it's second removed from Nolan Arenado or not. Nolan Arenado's mom is a fan of our show. Well, she's a fan of you.
Well, I mean, I know her a little bit, but I wasn't going to blast it out there.
Yeah, but
like
you said,
that.
but she listened to the show.
Well, yesterday was the Nolan nickname jersey for the kids giveaway. So I took my family. My kids have been wanting a jersey. And then on Friday, my husband and I went. I think I told everybody. And so we got our jerseys. So I just wanted her to know that we were supporting him. And so we took a picture of the four of us with our backs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I sent it to her. And then honestly, I got so lucky. I started filming him in the second inning. And I got his home run on it. And so it's kind of funny because in the video, I'm like, Millie, I got it.
So you got his home run.
Yeah, so I
That's pretty
filmed
cool.
it from the left field area. He likes to hit it to left field. So,
You know that. That's awesome.
yeah.
Hey, Chris, we haven't seen you in a while.
I was on vacation.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't even remember. It's been like, I think I saw you in May.
Feels that long, huh?
It feels
I
that
missed
long.
you guys.
We missed you.
So you were down to Silver Dollar City in Branson.
I
How's
did.
it look down there these days?
It's good. It's good. It's crowded. Lake was right behind the house.
Which
Went
lake?
fishing. Table Rock.
Oh, Table Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a
Clean lake.
Yeah,
You ever
that's-
been there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a
So
kid.
nice.
Wow, I wish the Lake of the Ozarks looked like Table Rock.
I know, but that's come on.
I might go swimming more.
They don't call it the Redneck Riviera for no reason,
Yeah.
Chris. It is a nasty lake. Ugh. Compared to Table Rock.
Yes.
That's right.
And then Bull Shoals is right there, too.
Yeah, but I never knew how bad the Ozarks were. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I like going to the Ozarks, but I never knew how bad it was there until I moved to Detroit. And then I drove downtown for the first time, and I saw the Detroit River was
Yeah.
crystal clear blue.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, my God, this is beautiful. And then you started traveling around, you see all the freshwater lakes, and it's just amazing how beautiful the North is. And then I was thinking about the Mississippi and Lake of the Ozarks, and I was like, oh, man. I grew up swimming in this stuff when I could have been in this. But the only problem with those northern lakes and rivers are they're freezing, freaking cold.
Exactly. I don't know if you go float some of the rivers like Eminence area and down there, that they have some really pretty water, but it is a little chilly too.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Jumping in today. Pete Ferretti, rock base versus mud base. Great point. Absolutely. Great point. Great. So good morning to everybody. We appreciate you coming here. Todd says 3-peat coming for Tampa. Told you. I don't agree, Todd. I think Colorado's going to beat Tampa, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I know. I think I'm on our resident Aaron Bland side on that. It's so crazy because we got people who root for Tampa and Colorado on the show. Now, I know we have listeners all around the country, but predominantly Missouri, St. Charles County, and we appreciate everybody jumping in to do that. But that's your matchup. Tampa, Pat Maroon, the big red goof. He gets to play in 4 straight Stanley
I know,
Cups.
right?
I like him. I mean, he could barely. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but I guess he brings some leadership, some toughness, and whatever. He's a fourth line guy.
Mm-hmm.
The Blues really couldn't pay him, so he took the most money he could get. He went to Tampa, and now they're on a 3-year run.
Yep.
He joined a bunch of superstars, and
And I've never heard anybody complain about him. He must be a really good teammate.
yeah, he is.
Yeah. So that helps too.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to bring in somebody that's going to meld the
he's
team.
a tough guy, but at the same point in time, he adds a little toughness, and there's some confidence there. Famously, what he told the Boston Bruins after the Blues scored a goal, I can't remember what game it was. He skated by their bench. He's like, "You guys are effed now," and it's one of the most famous. And it's like, oh, I mean, that's the kind of guy.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, he looked at all their faces and said, "You guys are effed now," as he skated back to the bench.
Well, either way, it's going to make history, no
How's
matter
that?
who wins.
How's that?
Well, because Tampa Bay is going to win, what is this, 3 in a row Stanley Cups now?
If they
win this one?
If they do, it'd be 3 in a row.
And if they don't, it will end a 21-year title drought for Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, it's going to make history.
Yeah, that would. There you go.
Okay, so wait, what are we? So Chris thinks Tampa,
Tampa,
and
yeah.
you
I
think
got to be honest with you
Avalanche?
guys.
I think
I
Colorado.
don't know if I'm going to be here later this week
What?
because I'm going to the Stanley Cup in Tampa.
Oh, nice.
So
Dude,
actually, it'll be Sunday.
Okay, you
It'll
drop
be in Sunday, so
the
it'll be
scrap
next
on us
Monday.
all the time.
We'll see. I'll let you know.
What the hell is going
I'll
on?
let you know. It'll be next Monday.
Oh,
if
let me
I'm not
guess.
here.
Let me guess. Your buddy Tom Brady texted you and said, "Hey, come to the suite." Then we're heading over to the Hard Rock
That's
Cafe.
right.
Giselle's going to take care of Caitlin.
That's
You and I are going out.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
So I'll let you know.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, Mr. Big
So wait,
Pants.
which
Next-
game would that be?
It would be Game 3 in
Oh,
Tampa on
nice.
Monday or Sunday. I'm sorry,
So there'll be
but
some
I won't be here
news.
Monday.
By that point, we'll either be like 1-1,
That's funny.
2-0.
No, that's
Right.
good stuff. Good
We'll
for
see.
you.
We'll see what happens.
Real quick, were you in Silver Dollar City, Branson, the entire time?
Yeah, I was in the I was.
Nice.
Would you suggest it
Oh,
for family vacations?
Yeah.
Did you take the RV?
No,
Oh.
I had a house down there.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, indoor swimming pool. Just because I wasn't too sure about the lake.
Why?
I don't like to swim in the lake.
Oh,
man.
wait a second. That's right. I remember.
Remember
For our
the
listeners,
whole bluegill
Chris
thing?
jumped in. Chris jumped in the water and bluegill.
Yeah,
What did it bite?
my nipples.
Oh, that's funny. Usually they just go for your toes.
and he's never been the same.
That's right.
Not since the
Scarred me for
bluegill.
life.
You are listening to The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio.
Just wear a T-shirt. We'll have a problem.
Chris
Hey.
Knight's here. Krista Cooper. I'm Vic Faust. Yeah, you'd be like those little kids.
Yeah,
The moms would put their kids in the T-shirts.
45-year-old guy wearing a T-shirt swimming in the lake. What the hell's wrong
You know
with
what
him?
though? Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to mention.
And I'm Vic Faust. Jumping on Facebook, 100.7 The Viper. You can also share the show. We love it when you do. You can also jump in at viperrocks.com. Once again, viperrocks.com. Todd says, oh, it's always interesting. When you're not here, Eric doesn't show up on time, but then when you're here, he's here early. We need it vice versa.
Okay.
When you're here,
That
Eric
sounds
can
good.
stay home. We need help. Yes.
Sounds good.
Good morning.
Eric Johnson jumping
Morning,
in. He's
Eric.
getting set up. Good to see you. Oh, you got your blue shirt on today, buddy.
I'm ready to rock. Tampa Bay. If you go to the Stanley Cup and you don't take me, I quit. This show.
Damn.
This show.
You should take Eric to Tampa.
You should take me to Tampa, and we should go to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, then
We'll
you guys,
see.
you should take
We'll
Eric.
see.
And
That
then
means
we'll
you'll
call in Monday morning and tell you how it went.
As long as we know in advance, it'd be great.
Yeah.
He should go to Tampa. I
You know
agree.
that's right. You know that's right.
I'm all for that. If he,
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm the only one on this show that's done professional sports broadcasting.
oh
my
goodness.
God.
There we go.
What's
Um,
up? What's up?
I'm not going to say anything.
to.
Considering my 15 years as professional sports broadcasting
That doesn't
before
count.
I moved into news.
That doesn't count.
That's right.
Eric, hopefully you had a good weekend.
I had
Good
a
to
fine
good-
weekend.
Good to see you here, my friend.
We did a live show just before this weather moved in. This heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
keep
mean, it
playing
was
this?
there. You could feel it in the air on Saturday night. But, man, Sunday, holy.
Oh yeah. Mhm. My kids were like, everything's sticky. My daughter said at the baseball game we were there 20 minutes. She's like, I'm
God.
sticky. I go, every single person here is sticky. I don't want to hear about it. Just let me get to the third inning, please, and then we'll
Yes.
go.
How many people do you think will show up to the baseball games this week? Is there?
It was light yesterday
gonna
for how many
be-
tickets were sold.
God,
It
no.
was.
How can you can't go an inning like this? Can
It
you
was
go an inning like this
hot.
in that stadium?
Well, you got 4 more games. You got 4 days of at least 9,900 temperatures, not including the heat index.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 days following that are mid-high 90s. after that.
Yesterday was the warm up to the main event of 100 degrees today. I'm serious. This is sick. And the humid. I've never seen St. Louis with this much humidity and this much heat index.
the
I've
earliest-
never seen that before.
Yeah, it's the earliest that we've ever had that, according to our weather department. So it just happened to hit this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
then-
and we play a doubleheader Tuesday. Yeah, Pittsburgh.
5 people in the
Ouch.
stands.
5
It's gonna look like
Right?
a USFL game.
It's going to look like a Tampa Bay game.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Man.
Eric's here. Eric's now here. So we were catching up on the weekend. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Of course, I don't know what you got going on this weekend. We don't have to tell you to keep hydrated, stay cool. You know what you're going to do.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
know,
outside.
that's right.
Interesting because all the high school football teams and for others, I know for football because they're all practicing.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
My youngest sons,
Yeah.
they're out at 7 a.m.
Yes.
this week.
And coaches
The other
like
ones are
this.
at 8:20.
I'm sorry, but coaches like this
Well,
weather. They
sometimes
do.
they do.
They do. Don't let them
But in
lie.
this day and
Sometimes.
age, you don't want somebody. It's different than when we played, Eric, because the coaches now when we played, they didn't care if we fell out.
No, they
and
liked it.
passed out or
Okay, he's off the depth chart. Get him
wasn't
on here.
around. Yeah, now the coaches get sued,
yeah.
and so
Right. Exactly.
I'm not kidding. And
Yeah.
they get water breaks every 6-7 minutes. I
Yeah.
mean, it's different. It is completely.
Mm.
And I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying it's different. Totally different.
Crazy.
So yeah, the heat. There's a heat advisory at least through Wednesday night.
I know.
It's a crazy situation. We got so many topics to jump into, but right out of the gate yesterday, some bipartisan gun control. Senate
Yeah.
jumped in. They've got a couple of these things. They've agreed on the implementation of some so-called red flag laws. They still have to figure out how they're going to write this. They've also got some major investments to increase access to mental health and suicide prevention programs, which should be going on, amongst other support services. 21 to buy a gun, as we've talked about. I don't think that, I mean, even President Trump, as we've said, in February of 2018, said it was something that needed to be looked at and or signed into law.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say to that, and I love it, 21 to buy a gun unless you were trained in the military.
Correct.
That's it. And then move on. Don't
Yeah.
talk about it anymore. You just fixed the problem. I think we hang up on all these little minutiae of the problem so much. 21 to buy a gun unless you were trained in the military.
I don't have.
Next topic.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm just excited they finally got something done that the two sides could agree on, because that has not been the case in this administration, and it's been extremely frustrating. We talked about that on Friday, right? He basically said we're not going to get anything done. So it was refreshing.
So we are getting something done.
Yeah, we at least
So
got
things
one
that-
thing done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the NRA did come out yesterday and said that they're encouraging our elected officials to provide more resources to secure schools and fix the severely broken mental health
Yes.
system and support law enforcement.
Yeah.
They said, as our policy, the NRA does not take positions on frameworks. We will make our position known when the full text of the bill is available for review, because they still have to figure out how they're going to write this. So while they've come to some agreement, they still have to figure out how they're going to write this
Mhm.
before it's signed. And of course, there are Republican senators who jumped on board, but you still got to find out how they're going to write it and what exactly is in it. Because what do you have? 10 Republican senators who jumped on board?
Yeah.
So what's the deal? If they pass this in the Senate, does it go back to the House where the House wants everything in the kitchen sink thrown at it?
I think they're going to take anything they can get. The House passed some, and then the Senate did. It wasn't even supposed to get any bipartisan support, so it's got some bipartisan support.
Yeah.
So whatever the Senate is going, whatever the Senate writes, that's what's probably going to get
You got
passed.
it. Well, the House is, man, they want what they want too, and it's as left wing over there as you can imagine. So I can imagine this isn't over, but
Right.
kudos to the Senate for finally doing something that I think a lot of people can agree with.
We can't think that we can just like fall back on the federal government, though. At a local level, we can make changes ourselves. If we force people to put things out there, like, you know, I'm going to pay for Rockwood School District with my taxes. Okay, well, I want a vote on being able to provide X amount of security. I wouldn't mind if my tax dollars went to that. So I understand this whole like federal level, but we can also change it at the local level. So don't forget about that and go vote, learn about local government.
Roy Blunt was one of the senators who jumped on too. I mean, it's pretty easy for him. He's on his way out.
You know, that's right.
So it's always easy to vote when that's happening. Also, another violent weekend in St. Louis. And you can't just say, oh, now we got to take guns off. Because you got to remember, we're 200 police officers short in the city. Did you know we're over 100 officers short in St. Louis County as well?
I would have thought
we're
more.
We're 100 officers short in St. Louis County.
Mm-hmm.
And we wonder why crime is going up all over the place.
Well, New York has 1,500 short.
Oh, my gosh. I knew it was over 1,000. I didn't realize it was 1,500.
1,500. They need 1,500 cops immediately.
So what is the percentage that's lacking? Like I get that's 1,500, but out of what total?
Yeah,
like
no,
are they
it's a lot.
35% under? Or are they
It's a lot.
40% under?
No, it's not 40. I think it was like 5%,
Yeah,
maybe.
5%.
That's a lot.
And
Yeah.
a catastrophe is like 3%. If you lose 3% of your workforce, you're in a lot of trouble. This is like 5 to 7% of the New York workforce is leaving.
Wow.
So this is a big problem. St. Louis, they need to be adding cops themselves.
Well, my cousin that I wished a happy birthday to last week, she was a cop, but she decided that it was better for her pocket and for her safety to be an EMT. So she switched from doing that to being, I mean, she could have been a state highway patrolman, but she turned it down.
My son, you know what? Screw it. I'll just tell the story. My son was at a party, just going, Friday night, Saturday night, whatever. We're going to go to Ballpark Village. Our friends are hanging out down there. We're going to go. Who wouldn't have thought that was cool back when they were in their 20s, early 20s? Okay, we're just going to go hang out. They get down there. They start getting harassed by quote unquote. I don't know the story. Gang activity. Okay, got in a fight. The cops and the security guard of I think it was Ballpark Village had to surround them to walk them to their car because there was a gang outside waiting for them to come out. This is going on now in the safest part of St. Louis.
Yeah.
I go, buddy, you would have been 4 blocks the other way. You would have been in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
4 blocks.
Oh, trust me. My husband wants to buy a rental property and he's trying to figure out where in the city to do it.
Nowhere.
And he's mentioned a few different places
But
and
why?
I've gone,
But why? I think you buried the lead. Why? Why is so he wants
it's a
to
really
buy?
good source of income
Why would he
after
choose
a
the-
while.
No, I get that.
Oh.
But why would he pick the city? Is there a reason?
I think he was thinking more like for
Pennies
a
on the
college
dollar?
student to move in.
Wait a minute, what?
Like
Back
have
up,
a place
back up.
where
Explain that a little bit more to me. What was the situation?
he was wanting to buy a property that we could fix up and
In the
rent
city?
out, like towards like Washoe area. Try to maybe get a college student to do it.
I get
that kind of a situation. But as you look, it can be hit or miss. You know what I mean? Like Washington Avenue, okay, but
I have a friend that is a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of a Fortune 2000. So not a Fortune 500, but a Fortune 2000. You would know the company. And I asked her, I said, here's the deal. I go, what is up with St. Louis? Do you guys ever look at, because they are always expanding. I mean, never in the United States. It seems like they're always expanding somewhere else. And I go, do you ever look at St. Louis right in the middle of the country? Because I brought up the whole, we're Lambert Field, we're in the middle of the country. Do you guys ever look at St. Louis? They go, oh, dear. No company has looked at St. Louis since the 80s. Not one company. She goes, I talk to companies all the time about expanding.
yeah.
And they go, Memphis, maybe. Nashville, definitely. St. Louis, not just no, but hell no.
So where
Since the 80s.
you know where so you know where the Galleria is? Across the street there used to be a Steak and Shake. And my dad owned the 2-story brick building next to that and all the property that went back to 170. So he was part of that development for the boulevard.
Yes.
And it took a lot to get Maggiano's and Crate and Barrel to try to come here. It took a lot.
You think? I would like to know why bread company's moving their headquarters now. Did something happen with
No, I know what you're
Sunset
talking
Hills?
about.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bread company is moving their headquarters to Fenton now from Sunset
Oh,
Hills.
but they're staying in the same area.
Same
though.
area, but they're moving south and out.
Taxes.
Yeah, there's bigger
Cheaper.
buildings.
Taxes?
Bigger
No, cheaper.
buildings in Fenton too.
Yeah. There's a lot of new property, new things
But you're
going on in
right.
Fenton.
It's been really hard to get people here. My dad could tell you firsthand.
Okay, the Facebook line is on fire this morning. We're going to get to all this stuff. We'll get into St. Charles County cracking down on temp tags. Nobody else is. But, of course, the county is, St. Charles County. Stock market selling off. We got the gun issues, which we were talking about. some celebrities battling surgery, cancer that we had no idea about. There's so much to get into. You've come into The Edge. We're going to tack it all. You're listening to The Edge with Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Chris Cooper, and Big Faust of Fox 2. Back with more right after this.
Edge Morning Traffic. Good morning from the Viper Traffic Center. 2 slow spots on I-70 in St. Charles County this morning. Eastbound drivers tap the brakes approaching Highway 79 and then again near Mid-River Mall Drive. 6440 traffic staying at the speed limit from Lake St. Louis over to the Boone Bridge and then through the Chesterfield area. 270 southbound slow go from Page down through the approach to 6440. And this weekend, MoDOT will shut down I-55 both directions between Revis Barracks and Bayless. It's so crews can take a pedestrian bridge down in that area. The closure starts at 8 o'clock Friday night and the area remains closed for the weekend. I'm Fox 2's Molly Rose. That's your Edge Morning Traffic.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Live on 100.7.
The Viper.
This week, Greta Van Susteren is back on cable news. Her new show just launched on Newsmax, America's fastest-growing cable news channel. Each night, Greta is proving that people want real news without the media spin. Her show is called The Record with Greta Van Susteren, and everyone is talking about it. Tune in at 6 p.m. Eastern as Greta broadcasts from Washington with the real news, giving you the facts you need to know. She's asking the tough questions the big media won't. Find out why millions are making the switch to Newsmax. It's on all major cable systems and streaming platforms. Make the switch and watch Greta Van Susteren tonight. Check your program guide or get info on her new show by texting the word Greta to 39747. That's Greta to 39747. Switch to Newsmax today. It's real news for real people. Texting enrolls for automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the biggest brands at 90% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but 90% cheaper. It's the same medication you get from your doctor, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. Results are guaranteed or your money back. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
Kelley Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offering. Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
Compass Health Network Express Care offices in Newtown, St. Peters, and Wentzville are ready to serve you today. Compass Health accepts Medicaid, self-pay, private insurance, and offers a sliding fee scale. Don't wait another day to feel better. Call 844-853-8937 for an appointment or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for a location nearest you. Compass Health Network Express Care. Feel better today.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Oh my God.
Were you surprised I knew that one?
Eric,
What?
for the first time, I looked over and I saw our very own Crystal Cooper dancing.
Uh-oh. Well, how can you not dance to this?
I know. I was like, that's not.
Give me a little groove. Give me a little groove. Go.
Oh yeah, she's starting to.
There it is.
She's starting to catch her groove here. She's starting to feel it on the edge.
It's like
No,
Winty
my
on a
friend-
Friday night.
My friend Mark knows whenever we're somewhere where he can play a song, it's this or Hot Stepper, and he sees me turn. I'm like, oh.
Boy, you give me some Shaka Khan and I'm gone. I'm gone too.
You and your Shaka Khan.
You know that's right.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Edge. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper, the dancing Crystal Cooper. Now,
Yeah, sorry if that was way off key too.
no, that was great. No, you're feeling your way
Feel it,
around
just
now.
feel it.
You know why? It's because I drank all my coffee before I came in today instead
Yes!
of standing here and drinking it
No,
while we're on the show.
I like this.
I
Crystal
love
Cooper.
it.
This Crystal Cooper is good for the show.
Yes.
We need more of you and Eric, especially when I can't talk that well.
You can talk fine.
Yeah, I think you sound great. You just can't yell across the room at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said I can't berate him anymore.
You're a big jerk.
Doesn't come off the same, right? Eric. Eric.
You're washed up over hill.
Hey, guess what? Eric is all over this. You do make some great points. This whole St. Charles County deal, we've been told St. Louis County will not go after temp tags. Oh, here comes St. Charles County. They're going after temp tags now that they're expired.
Come on, man. Steve Ellman for president. And Borgmeyer, too, for that matter. They got a great team out in St. Charles. Lomar, look at these guys. St. Charles County, St. Charles City, O'Fallon, Winsville, St. Peter. You guys are knocking it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are an example for the rest of the country on how to run business. They want to take $40 million, I believe, of the American Rescue Plan, which was just free money that the federal government threw at us, and says, look, yeah, we can go line our pockets and do all these social things, or we can go fill potholes. Doesn't that sound exciting? No, it doesn't. But my God, this town needs to fill their potholes.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable how dangerous it is to go 60 miles an hour anywhere in this county or on any of the back streets or anywhere. They got it right. We talked about it on this show. Just fill the damn potholes.
Well, regarding
and they're doing it.
The tags, St. Charles City Mayor
That's another thing.
Borgmeyer says, I think it's leveling the playing field. I'm getting positive feedback from residents.
Yes.
Everybody who bought their car should pay their
You
sales
think?
tax.
Yeah.
What about the cat that just went out and bought an F-150 in 2020? And he owes, I don't know, $1,000 in property or in sales tax, and it goes to the county to help fill the damn potholes.
Mm-hmm.
But because this little COVID thing happened, we're going to release these regulations. That was the dumbest thing ever. If you can buy a truck, you can pay your sales tax. Stupid. The policies during COVID were like drinking a fifth of Fireball and then making decisions. They were dumb decisions.
I thought it was easier.
Stupid.
I had to switch North Carolina plates to Missouri plates
Yes.
during COVID.
Yes.
And I had to get a tax waiver form. And instead of having to drive down to Clayton, park my car, go in, wait in line, I got to send them an email, and I got it back in like 2 to 4 days.
Perfect.
It was very easy. So I don't understand how I almost felt like it was easier during COVID. So I don't understand the reason for giving everyone a break.
Well, we have
I
laws.
really don't either.
We
Other
have
than,
laws.
I guess, the money.
We have laws for a reason. Why would you just avoid the law?
And how don't you feel
I
just,
don't get that.
Don't you don't you feel creepy if you know that you're driving illegally? I don't know what it is about me, but if I'm one day over in my tags, I feel like I'm looking at every cop on the planet thinking those dudes are going to send me to jail.
Even when I'm driving legally and a cop gets behind me, I get nervous.
Yes.
Todd says, what about my neighbors that run Illinois plates to avoid all taxes?
I don't understand that one either. I see a lot of Illinois plates around St. Charles. I don't get that.
So wait, can a Missouri cop not pull over an Illinois
so you could
plate?
have not up-to-date Illinois plates?
Or are we not allowed to touch them as Missouri?
I don't know. That's that's new to me.
Huh.
Sure we can.
I would think if I was driving in any state out of...
I think
you have an expired tag. You have an expired tag.
Yeah.
Right.
And St. Charles County has those license plate checkers as well. I mean, St. Charles is such a great demonstration on how to govern. It really is. They got business development all over the place. They got people wanting to move here. They have good.
No.
What? Oh,
No, I was
okay.
I'm sorry. I was looking.
No, it's okay. And they have laws. We had shootings apparently. Christy, I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but it seems like we had a little bit of violence in the O'Fallon area.
Yeah, we were
guess what?
We were going to get to it today.
It's so infrequent that we have the ability to pinpoint the crime in this area. You say, this is what happened. This is how it was taken care of. This is how it was wrong. You can't do that in St. Louis. There's so many violent crimes in St. Louis. You might hear a few of them on the news. Cherry pick the ones. Oh, look, on 12th, there was 3 kids shot and killed. Well, we'll just go with that one today. But there's so many. But in St. Charles, it happens so infrequently that we can actually pinpoint it, learn from it, and then put the kids in jail or whoever. So I just golf clap to St. Charles County. Good job. I'm done. And the other thing is, I think that this they better, and they're voting on it tonight. The city council tonight on
county council.
County
right?
council if they spend the money for the potholes.
They better.
I
can
don't
go.
recommend you drive on these streets.
You
I
can
don't
go.
recommend you
Eric,
drive on these
Eric,
streets.
you can
unless
go to the meeting
I'm
tonight.
not going. I because I know they're going to do the right thing. I'm going to watch.
You don't know that they're going to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch the reruns of the Tonys tonight.
I'm going to be pissed off if they don't fix these potholes.
I'm going to go home and watch the Tony Awards.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome.
No, I'm not, Crystal. Don't look at me that way.
Stock market selling off today. We've got that from the Facebook line as well. That's going on. President Biden says he's a gun owner, but the Second Amendment still not certain. We're starting to hear that. AOC comes out over the weekend and says, I'm not supporting him yet. So if you're a Democrat, you kind of know Joe Biden's not running for president again.
No, because Fidel Castro might be brought back
oh
from the
dear
dead.
God, that would not be.
Hugo Chavez and Castro is going to run as a team.
Well, it would make you wonder. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of craziness going on with that. Here's another thing that's so interesting that I felt. Number one, we find out over the weekend. I mean, Jane Duker, obviously, she's got skin in the game, so she's going after Sam Page. She started calling out Sam Page over the weekend.
Good.
For him supporting defunding the police efforts in St. Louis City.
Ridiculous.
So she's like, if he is supporting that in the city, then he would be supporting it in St. Louis County.
Yep.
And then we find out over the weekend that the Biden White House has hosted several defund the police activists over the past year, and there's logs to show it. However, publicly, President Biden has said he is not he is not for defunding police publicly.
He is.
But then he's hosting events where they're raising money for these efforts to go against police or defunding efforts. So I'm trying to figure this out.
I have a theory about Biden. Biden apparently is completely beholden to what people think about him. I think he looks at polls. I think he is offended by polling. He can't believe that people don't like him. They hate me. They really, really hate me. That kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. He sees himself at 33%.
Terrible.
Disapproval. And he's like, wait a minute. Who told me? I don't think he looks at media. I don't. I think Trump had 4 television screens in his bathroom, whereas Biden has no television screens. He thinks that the country is behind him on green energy. He thinks that the country is behind him on illegal immigration. He thinks that the country is behind him on inflation. Like, this is just going to subside. Because he talks to people like this. Okay? So these people that are saying defund the police, which are socialists, which are even a little bit worse than socialists. These people come in and they, bravo, Mr. President, bravo, Mr. Biden. Good, you are just kicking ass. And he goes, yeah, I guess I am kicking ass. Which 30 years ago, Biden was in the Senate saying, we need tougher laws on immigration. We need tougher laws on, remember, guns? We need tougher laws on everything that he thinks should be lax right now. So my theory is this. The people that are letting people into the White House are the ones that are kind of fueling him doing exactly the wrong things. Killing the country, basically. Don't you think that that's...
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's so mysteriously like, what's going on here? Why is this guy sucking so bad? There's your answer.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is Trump was part of his administration. I don't feel like Biden's actually part of this administration. I feel like he's just the face. I mean, I mean, when he was on Kimmel, that was absolutely embarrassing. I mean, even Kimmel at one point, yeah, we're going to take a break. It's like, well, yes, you are.
So these are comedians.
I know.
These are not Ted Koppels. These are not even Chris Wallace's. These are comedians.
That's why I don't agree with it anyway.
Right.
He shouldn't have had that interview.
You know who, and he can't handle this.
I would have interviewed him better.
No. Well, I don't think I'm partisan. I'm an independent, and I feel like you probably are the same way, and Chris is probably definitely the same way. We're like right in the middle of the teeter-totter. And whatever the conversation way goes, we're able to go, you're winning. The teeter-totter's going down. You got more weight on your argument. Okay. I think that they do need to get a Joe Rogan to interview this guy.
I would have really liked that.
And he needs to grow the balls to say, I have a mental capacity problem. I'm not dealing with life very well. I should be at Del Mar Gardens.
Grow what?
A set of balls. I should be at Del Mar Gardens. I should be eating tapioca pudding right now. I'm not. I'm going to take your interview, Joe Rogan. Give me what you got.
Yeah.
And let's see what he could do. But that will never happen.
No one would let him do it.
It would never happen.
He would
Even
accidentally...
Vic Faust. Vic Faust would be a great interview.
He would accidentally
You would do a good job.
I would be fair.
You would be fair.
But that's never
And you'd be soft.
But it's never going to happen.
And supple. Like your hands.
That word. You know, sometimes there's just words. That's one of those words.
He should call you up and say, come to the White House and interview me.
That's awesome.
Give me what you got.
Oh, my God. So, how do you really feel?
I feel like that it's his handlers that are brainwashing him, and him and Jill Biden are at dinner going, what just happened today? Well, basically, you just killed the XL pipeline. Good job. Oh, well, the progressives will love me, won't they? Absolutely, Mr.
Gas
President.
increased over the weekend again, the price of gas.
I just saw a regular. Yes.
It's still going up.
I just saw a regular. I was in Illinois. Regular $5.25. I was like, oh my God, look at premiums $5.20. No, what? It was regular.
Yeah.
Hope you like that, Drew Collins.
Another topic.
I know we've been talking so much today. This has been great.
I know. Well, there's a lot.
Even though your voice,
yeah,
it's getting better.
Yeah, we'll see. We're hoping. Another the part 2 of the charade is today. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
January 6th hearings. This started on Thursday. Why wouldn't you do it on a Friday? Just do it back to back.
Good point.
Because it doesn't fit there.
Because no one's going to be home Friday night to watch it.
Because bingo. There you go. I understand television. I understand programming. I know ratings and eyeballs. If this doesn't tell you that this is all a charade, it's all an act, and it's all about just trying to indoctrinate people, it's not about the actual act. Because if it was, the court hearings would have happened already. They would have been continuous. You'd have gotten it done. You don't take a break on Friday, Saturday. Oh, we're going to start it back up on Monday again. when it starts the new week for programming.
Okay, what did they have?
When
20 million watching? the
When
thing?
in June there's no new programming,
No.
ratings are down, and then we're going to give you some new programming.
Nobody cares.
I know the ratings were not good.
It would be like
By the way, the ratings they'll try. You can look. Oh, all these hundreds of millions of people watch. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
You look all across the country. Look at the ratings. I'm just gonna in Missouri, the ratings didn't even get to it. It was like a 0.5, and all throughout all of the local stations. Nobody's watching this in Missouri, and nobody's watching it in St. Louis, and those are facts.
It's the truth.
Nobody's watching it in Boston either. I mean, it's the series is tied 2-2, and they're playing tonight. Who in their right mind would be like, yeah, I'm going to go home in Boston. What are you doing tonight? I'm going to go home and watch the January 6th hearings.
Well, is it on tonight or is it during the day? I don't even know. I
No,
haven't
it's
even looked.
at 8 p.m. tonight. Oh, the hearings. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing the nighttime charade again.
I think people on the first night, they just wanted to see the spectacle, the garbage that Liz Cheney was going to say, and they go, "I've had enough of this." It would be like a Cubs fan coming to St. Louis and doing a TV show and telling people how wonderful the Cubs were, and then and expecting the Cardinal fans to go, "Okay, I guess you guys aren't so bad. I like the Cubs now." It's never going to happen, never. So that's kind of what they're doing. It's totally partisan politics. They got a prosecutor. They have no defense attorney representing the Trump side. None. So this is a sham. It's a complete
And we
sham.
all know a few Democrats came out after the first night of hearings and said, well, we know that this probably won't end in any sort of, everybody knows that this is going to happen or it's going to get anywhere. But I think it shows the American people that he was behind it.
Really?
I was like, really? Okay. Really? Really? And then so what happens? It's just to
George
try to rub his name in the dirt.
Soros by himself is responsible for more deaths in this country than anything that this January 6th thing did. George Soros has funded liberal prosecutors in cities across the country that have resulted in more deaths than anything that's going on in this sham trial right now. Why aren't you focusing on that? Why aren't you focusing on the fentanyl that now has killed over 120,000 people in the United States of America? Fentanyl. You think you're buying a joint? Well, it's got a little fentanyl in there as well. Just killed your son. Why don't you guys focus on that for a while? It's unbelievable. It really is sick that we're through this right now. We really I saw some meme and I don't remember what it was, and it was like, how do you fix what's going on in government right now? You really got to throw them all out. They all have to go. They all have to go. You need to start over with a brand new Congress, a brand new Senate.
No, Eric,
I know what you're saying, Vic, but the question was asked: does Nancy Pelosi deserve to you just have to start over. You have to start over for the good of democracy,
Eric,
Vic.
it's not happening.
I didn't say it was. But if you have a Ford Mustang engine from 1969 and it's rusted through, Vic, all right, what are you going to do? You're going to try to knock the rust off it, or are you just going to go get a brand new engine? What are you going to do? It's a great car. It wasn't rhetorical. Answer.
Eric, the equivalent of what you're saying on the other side is, okay, we'll start over. We're going to create a new constitution because we don't like this.
I didn't say anything about the Constitution's
No,
fine.
but I'm just telling you what the other side would say.
No.
No, but you say what you say, and the other side goes, no, it's fine. But if we're going to start changing, then we need to immediately drop the Second Amendment.
Why?
Then the
Who
other
said
people
anything
say,
about dropping the Second Amendment?
Who said
Liberals
anything about
did. Liberals?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's an equal argument to what you're saying on the other side.
What I'm saying is that these people are so vested in their political hackmanship in the Washington, D.C., the only way you're going to fix it is just get new people. Sorry, people that are excited to be there, that want to fix the potholes, that want to look at our military as China's building its military, people that actually understand economics and understand what inflation is and say, Mr. President, this is how you fix it. And then having a president that goes, well, this guy who is really smart on economics says this is how we fix it. We should probably do that. What I'm saying is the only way to fix what's going on right now, Vic, get them all out.
Yeah, well, that's not happening.
Baby and the bathwater. Bye.
But when you look more realistically, what's coming down the drain is inflation.
The drain, exactly right.
Inflation. Economy. The stock market. Prices. The real estate industry. All of these things are headed in the wrong direction.
Looking
and
behind
are
you, 600
already
points
there.
down on the Dow.
It's a sell market today. Absolutely, it is. These are the major issues: policing, crime, the major issues that are going on right now. And in the midst of everything else that's going on, you went a whole weekend, an entire whole weekend, with Supreme Court justices still dealing with people protesting outside their homes, which is illegal federally. And you had all of the national network stations bearing and publications bearing, or not even talking about the Brett Kavanaugh situation, whose life was in danger last week. His life was threatened. And they're every one of them avoiding it. Let's be fair to everybody. That's bare. New York Times put it like on a back page.
Yeah, Bill Maher accused the New York Times of totally burying the Kavanaugh assassination story.
Bill Maher did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bill Maher's a damn Republican all of a sudden.
No, he's not. He's
just
really
under. I mean, I think he's more of a right and wrong person than I think everyone realized.
He's
before.
not a Republican, but he is pissed off at Democrats, and he's pissed off at Republicans for, as he said last week, and I told you,
Republicans have stayed really quiet in the last 24 months. They really have. They've kind of sit on the sideline, just kind of looking at the ridiculousness on the field. What did Bill Maher say? I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Well, he just accused the New York Times of burying it. So
that's a freedom of speech thing. Yeah, that's really bad.
Well,
That's really
it's
bad.
a major story,
Yeah.
but once again, we already know you don't get equal news when it comes to national media, and it's propaganda, and it's geared towards one side, which is unfortunate. So you wish that you could have the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Glenn Thompson on the Facebook line, I appreciate it. This leads into our next point. And then you have Nancy Pelosi right now holding up the Supreme Court security bill. She's holding it up because they want other things done. Holding it up.
Again, elect them all out. They got to go. Nancy Pelosi she is the worst thing that's happened to this country ever. Ever. She is such a partisan hack. The day that she walked out of the Senate with that gavel for Obamacare, I knew that she was just garbage. Garbage. She's just literally throwing it down the throats of people that don't believe that big government is the way to go. Instead of doing it quietly and doing it with some kind of respect, she's just a hack.
Well,
she's got to go.
Yeah, we got to take a break. Eric Johnson's here. Chris,
8 more months of Nancy Pelosi, Vic. Then she's gone. Back to eating her ice cream in San Francisco.
Getting her hair did.
Yeah, her hair did.
It only took 40 years.
Yeah. Bailing her husband out of jail.
Crystal Cooper, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. When we come back, more of this talk jumping on the Facebook line, 100.7 The Viper. We'll tell you about the 8 coffee brands that are being called out for being totally garbage. Do you think you sleep better with somebody else or not?
Is that a trick question?
Vic, I need to know the answer.
Sleep as in sleep, Chris. Sleep.
All right.
Z's.
All right, Z's.
Come on, Chris.
How much money would it take to release 100 cockroaches in your home?
How much would it take to get rid of 100 cockroaches out of my home?
That's the question.
Oh, we'll get into all of it. You're listening to The Edge. Back with more right after this.
Edge Morning Traffic.
Time for a check of the commute from the Viper Traffic Center. Some off and on slowing eastbound I-70 from Cave Springs over through Highway 94. 364 and 370 drivers are in great shape this morning. And no slowing on 6440 from the I-70 split all the way to the Boone Bridge. Drivers are jammed up northbound I-270 from 44 up through Manchester. And in North St. Louis County, construction slows you down 270 westbound through the work zone. I'm Fox 2's Molly Rose. That's your Edge Morning Traffic.
Hi, this is Kate. You're listening to the Edge Morning Show.
Please leave a message at the beep. Hey, it's fun. Remember me? Miss you, buddy. Look, I know it's been a minute, but we gotta get the fam back down to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. They've got 3 of the top 5 water coasters in the world. Remember getting soaked on Mammoth and Cheetah Chase? Or screaming down monster roller coasters like Thunderbird and Voyage? Tickets are still at holidayworld.com. Oh, the kids want to say something. Go ahead.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Great care for children begins at Compass Health Network. Our Warrenton and Wentzville locations offer pediatric walk-in services, same-day appointments, and specialty care, so your children get the care they need, when, and how they need it. When it comes to children's health care, Compass Health Network is here for you and your family. Call 844-853-8937 for an appointment, or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for more information.
Come on down to St. Louis Hemp Company in St. Peters, where you can get all of your CBD needs, as well as many other euphoric cannabinoid-based products. From topicals to edibles and drinks, St. Louis Hemp Company has what you need, and new products are coming in all the time. You can get your medical marijuana card in store. Come on in to St. Louis Hemp Company, just off I-70 at Salt Lake Road by Deerbergs, and get your hemp together. Check out St. Louis Hemp Company on Facebook for more info and map.
Hey, it's Shanny from Mascots Bar and Grill, and I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a place to watch the game with friends, Cardinals, Blues, whatever, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. If you're looking for a place for happy hour, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. Heck, grab some friends, get a table, and play rock and roll bingo every night and twice on Saturdays at Mascots Bar and Grill. You can win some great prizes. Seriously, great prizes at Mascots for playing rock and roll bingo. And it's absolutely free to play. Wednesday night is ladies' night, and you won't believe the specials they have going on there. Come by for lunch. They're the home of the legendary lunch special. You go tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, and you want that big old burger and fries for just $5, and they're going to give it to you fresh and hot, just the way you ordered it, and it's so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. If you go once, you will go again and again. Mascots Bar and Grill, home of the legendary lunch special.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
This week on RVER, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
That new doctor is drop dead gorgeous.
Please, he's just another RV League educated surgeon with good hair.
No, he's different.
Nurses, we got a Class C motorhome with a detached driver's side mirror. Meet me in the OR. Stat.
Right away, doctor.
No, she's on break. I'll handle this one.
Oh, you conniving little...
When your RV really needs saving, Progressive has you covered. See if you could save with a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms.
Viper Weather with legendary Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper Meteorologist Dave Murray on this Monday. It is all about hardcore summer. A couple of days of pure summertime, kind of a heat wave for this time in June. Sunny, hot, and humid. 100 degrees today. The heat index 110. The record, so we should break it, is 98 from 1952. That would be a pretty early record to break. Then on Monday night, tonight, clear skies. It's warm, it's humid, 78. Tuesday, sunny, hot, and humid, 100 degrees again on Tuesday. The record's 97 from 1982. And then Tuesday night, clear skies, 78. Wednesday, sunny, hot, and humid, 99 to 100 degrees. We've got spot thunderstorms coming in late Wednesday night, so Thursday will be sunny, a touch cooler, just a touch. 93 on Thursday, Friday, sunny, and about 89 for the high. For the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Stay cool. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, The Viper.
River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We are giving you your news headlines in sports. It's 8:59 on this Monday, June 13th. St. Charles in the news. They're cracking down in the county on expired SIM tags, while St. Louis City and St. Louis County are being a little bit more lax in that. St. Charles County says, yeah, we're going after it. So if you have expired tags and you're driving, go get them fixed or you may be pulled over. And even more importantly, ticketed. Also, St. Charles County voting tonight at their county council meeting on whether or not to use $10 million to fix potholes. Eric and Chris are all over that. Fill the potholes. Unfortunately, more shootings over the weekend, not only in St. Louis, but all over the area. 10 and 13-year-olds shot in St. Louis over the weekend. You also had a motorcyclist jailed in St. Louis County for another shooting. O'Fallon, Illinois alderman dies following a tractor accident. Got to be careful there. It's sad news there. Just a normal dad on a tractor thinking everything's going to be fine, but ends up losing his life. Police also trying to jump down more on shootings in St. Louis City as well. Continue to cover that. The Cardinals take 2 or 3 over the weekend from the Reds, but unfortunately didn't look all that great over the weekend. They managed to come up with 2 wins, but they did not look good yesterday either. They now host a 4-game series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. That starts tonight, doesn't it? Good luck with all the heat. Also in the NBA, Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics playing Game 5. They lost Game 4 at home. They had a chance to go up 3-1. It's now 2-2, heading back to Golden State. Let's look at your news and sports headlines. I'm Vic Faust.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. That's right, I served you cake. I'm Peggy. Pull your leggy. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go.
Okay, happy birthday to all of our celebrities that were born on June 13th. These people are very generous people. They're giving individuals with a sunny disposition, but contrary to belief, these Geminis party as hard as they work. Chris Evans is 41 today, Captain America. He also appeared as Human Torch in 2 of the Fantastic Four, so everyone always thinks of him as just Captain America. Tim Allen, actor-comedian, 69 today.
Love Tim Allen.
Yes, oh my gosh. How about Home Improvement? And you can't forget Toy Story.
He's a Michigan boy.
Oh, nice. Kat Dennings. Do you guys know who she is?
No.
She was a 2 Broke Girls. She is gorgeous. Yeah. She's 36 today. Another pair turning 36 today, the Olsen twins. Happy birthday to Mary-Kate and Ashley. Mary-Kate actually has gone on to be a competitive equestrian rider.
Which one has the birthday?
Well, they were twins.
Oh, right.
And then Ashley, I think people know, she went on to be a fashion designer. You know, whether
People
you like
know
it or
this?
not. Huh?
People know this?
Yeah, people know this.
Okay.
I mean, I grew up on Full House, so I've kept up on watching them. Also, Steve-O from Jackass.
Steve-O!
He's still alive?
Yeah. Do you want to know a fun fact about him? 48 years old, but he graduated from the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Clown College, which I thought was kind of cool.
This is the best segment we have now.
That's
It is the
awesome.
best
It
segment
really
we have.
is.
Do you know who Ethan Embry is?
Vic probably does.
That name sounds familiar. I can't put the face with it.
He was Rusty Griswold.
Oh.
Right?
Never would have got that.
Never.
I love that. That was such an iconic role, right? He's 44 today. And then also Hannah Storm. She is 60, ESPN lady, right? So happy birthday to all of you from the
ESPN
Edge
anchor.
family.
The Edge Morning Show.
Welcome to
America's favorite show.
This is a show that families enjoy.
This is a family show?
What kind of family?
Freaking weirdos, man.
I'd like to apologize to our listeners for my co-host's sudden and violent outburst.
This show is fantastic.
I knew it. This show is gleeful and bright.
I think it's time to get started.
Showtime.
It is showtime. Eric Johnson's here, Chris Knight, Chris Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. Welcome back into the show.
You have a jacked up voice, right? And it impedes your way to go do your job, right?
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit.
Kinda, maybe.
You see Justin Bieber's face?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
were-
Did
so
you see
bad.
Justin Bieber's
We
face?
were talking about it before you came in.
Was I
We were
here?
here.
I wasn't here. Was
No,
I?
no,
No, before the show.
How would you
No.
feel if you had ball palsy or whatever
No,
he's
it's
got?
not Bell's
It's
palsy.
not
What
Bell's
is it?
palsy.
What is it?
It's worse.
Rumsey
It's,
Hunt or something like
yes,
that?
Ramsey Hunt.
How would you feel if, man, I'm calling in sick day? What do you got? Half my face is paralyzed.
Oh, yeah.
What? And I thought, well, he'll get better. No, he's getting worse.
Right now he is.
It's so scary. I mean, like, I saw when he posted the video, everyone I could not believe. I mean, it's so obvious. And I heard he's having trouble with his eyes because his one eye isn't wanting to close.
Yeah.
So it's drying out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You can't eat. You say you can't eat because of his mouth. I mean, I was like thinking to myself, Vic was the first guy I thought of when I saw that. I go, what would happen if that happened to
Right.
Vic? Because he uses his face to make money because he's cute and he can read a teleprompter.
That's right.
I mean, we could do this show all day long with paralyzed faces, but Vic,
not so much.
That is, and not to mention Bieber. That's the last guy you would want that to happen to, man. He's on tour right now. He was about to play up in New York at the Madison Square Garden, and he had to cancel his entire tour. Damn. Poor
Why?
kid.
Why does this happen?
Because of the shingles.
Okay.
Or not
It can
shingles.
be- it's
it's
actually,
shingles
it's
or
chicken pox and
yeah,
shingles,
yeah.
and it lays dormant in your body.
Yeah.
But it usually doesn't affect you until like past 60, 65, 70.
Correct.
He's 28 years old.
Well, he's hoping for
Yes.
full recovery. That's what he has said.
Exactly.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
So-
It scares me because I've had both.
About
So
5 and 100,000.
I've had shingles twice.
Wonder if he was vaxxed.
That was what I was going to
This
say.
is what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
5 and 100,000 people are affected by the Ramsey Hunt syndrome.
That's not a lot.
No. So I was like, how did this happen? Why? And then you guys said it was pretty easy. Robert Peterball says vax. Everybody's asking, did he vax? Yeah. He and his wife vaxed. Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Are
you
you
don't know?
sure about that?
100%. Yeah, they
Yeah.
talked about it.
Yeah.
They 100%
choice.
vaxxed.
I wonder if there was something to him having chicken pox and taking the vax that started this whole thing. That, dude, I wish I knew the answer to this
Well,
question.
Melinda, this is why I've heard this before, and I was messaged yesterday about this. Melinda says a nurse told me that the vaccine triggers the shingle virus, and it triggered his.
I know. I
Which I'm just telling you, there's so
I'm not
many
a
issues that
doctor.
are going on.
every time I go to the doctor, they ask
His
me for
wife
two
has
things.
had issues, major issues, and they were wondering if her issues started because right after she got the vaccine as well.
Dude, it's such a pertinent question. It really is, because every time I go to the doctor, my doctor says, "Do you want to get the shingles vaccine or the flu vaccine right now?" It's almost like standard operating procedure to do that
Mhm.
at the doctor's office. Like, I've had shingles and I know I had the chicken pox. I'm not sure why I would need it. He goes, "Oh, you need it."
I mean, I've had 2 children and I do suffer from migraines, but shingles is one of the most painful things I've ever been through.
Amen, sister.
And I was very lucky I didn't have any like eye issues like LaRussa had.
Yeah.
Wasn't on my face at all. It was on my hips and my side, but it made it nearly impossible to sleep because, I mean, they are open wounds that go straight to your nerve system.
Yes.
Your
They're
T-shirt barely
from
touches
your
it.
nerve system.
Yeah, and it is excruciating
Poor
pain.
kid.
Wouldn't wish it on my enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to say if you haven't had shingles, go get a vaccine. But my God, did this thing trigger it? I don't know. Anyway, I thought of you, Vic. Don't screw up your face.
I praise.
Like he would want to. You have the elective option. Don't screw it up.
Yeah, don't mess up your face.
No, but this is a serious issue because you can't just think, and you know that you're not going to hear from national media that for anybody that gets a vaccine, you might be dealing with some issues that comes up out of it.
Right.
And I had heard that. I went, oh, man, first it was his wife with all the problems. Now he has it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, man.
I did
It's
hear
like,
that
what
it
kind
can
of- what-
exasperate your arthritis.
What, the vaccine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Abby says our friend got shingles right after getting the vax.
What?
Yes, that's the email, or not from her, but from a message I got yesterday. There is no doubt that it causes shingles, or it can cause shingles.
I wonder if you
Oh
had
my
the
God.
vaccination for shingles.
Rob says, I am a Medicare insurance advisor and have had numerous clients get shingles now. It is bad news. Get the shingles vaccine.
It is bad news. I had it internally. I didn't even have the rash didn't even pop out. I had it inside, and it was there for 2 years. And your skin is always on. Dude, if you haven't had the shingles, you don't want it. It's the worst thing you can get.
Yep. It's terrible.
It is.
And
big.
my first experience of it, freshman year in college, second day of finals, the first fall week of finals. And they said it was brought on because of stress.
Yep, that's right.
So go figure.
You get
and the
stressed
second
out.
time I had it, I was pregnant with my daughter. So go figure. Stress, my body going, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, so if I guess I could say your body gets this vaccine and it's working a lot towards that, then yeah, I could see it getting sprung up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to
Scares
give any
me.
advice on this one. I just don't get it. If you get it, run.
I mean, I just kind of, if you follow logically the steps of how, because I've heard like people like, oh, I get the flu shot and then I get the flu. What usually is you were usually kind of, my pharmacy, one of my best friends is a pharmacist. She was explaining that you kind of are probably already fighting a little bit of something. And then when you get the flu shot, your body goes to that. And so your little tiny cold that your body was keeping subsided will jump up and get you.
This is such a great conversation. I would love to have an honest conversation with a physician that actually went to school they could come into this room. And I think we tried with Vic, and we had one that was very mask oriented and very vax oriented. But a guy that could come into this studio and say, look, your human body is a much better laboratory for creating vaccines than any laboratory at Pfizer or at Merck or wherever. Your body can handle 90% of what's thrown at it, except for cancer, which, by the way, there's a cure for it if you haven't been watching the news. So I kind of feel like if you get COVID, your body's going to deal with it, and it's going to deal with it really good. If you get chicken pox, your body's probably going to deal with it. If you get shingles, your body's probably going to deal with it better than a vaccination will do. But that's just my own opinion.
Well, that's why I
just my
wish
own
we would
opinion.
talk more about health than just
I
get
don't-
vaccinated.
I mean, remember, you guys don't remember
And yes,
this.
you guys are sharing personal experiences.
Yes,
right
I am.
now.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing and bringing up what nurses are saying or doctors that they've dealt with when it comes to these situations, whether it was vax or not. Because you can't prove something's COVID or vax. And these are coming from the cardiologist. The world's top cardiologists were in St. Louis. I spoke with 6 of them. And they said they are seeing more problems and issues now than they ever have before. And I said, is it COVID or is it from the vax? One doctor goes, oh, it's totally from the vax.
Yes.
Then 2 other ones go, well, we really don't know, so we can't say. And I said, so you're saying that we don't know if the vaccination is 100% safe from causing stuff down the road?
Right.
They said no. And they said any media or doctors that come out publicly and say that are lying.
Yes.
And they said, but that's why you don't see doctors saying that the vaccination isn't going to cause stuff down the road.
Say this, lose your job. Don't say it and lose your job.
I was just glad that they were
Yes,
speaking honest.
Are you a
honestly
little
with
interested
me.
to see what happens with these 2-a-days that's
So
about
if
to
any
happen?
of us got vaccinations, hey, you never know what can happen.
No, are you excited? Are you a little interested to see what happens with these football players? 2-a-days starts now.
Yeah, well, no, they went through them all last year.
Well, did they? I mean,
Yeah, we had 2 days last year.
weren't
right?
there more people vaccinated in the last year than there were before that?
I don't know.
In the myocarditis thing? I mean, aren't you kind of interested to see, okay, these kids aren't dropping dead on the field?
No,
because
I'm
of-
more concerned about the heat, what they're going to be dealing with the heat, Eric.
True story.
That's insane this week.
Yeah.
What they're going through and doing.
Drink
That's
water.
right. Yeah, of course. So anyway, that's when it comes to that whole situation with vaccines, with his face. You brought up Justin Bieber's face, and it is so bizarre that he and his wife have had more problems.
Because of the vaccine, maybe?
It can't be
ruled out.
It can't be ruled out.
Yeah.
It can't.
Right.
It just can't. And that's the problem with everything that's
I
going on.
mean, do you go to the doctor, Vic, and they say, hey, you want to get your shingles vaccine? And you go, this whole Justin Bieber thing is kind of freaking me out. No, I'm out. You know, which
maybe we've got I've got a colleague who's an incredible worker who has a bunch of heart issues now. He had COVID, and then he thought he had long COVID. Vax, double vax, boosted, you name it. And now he already had one surgery. And they're like, no, we don't, it's not working. He's got to go again. I asked this person, I said, is this because of COVID or is it because of the vax, or does the doctor know? And he's like, oh, I think it's 100% because of the vax that I got and boosted. That's what he's saying.
Do you want to hear something else?
And I said, what, do the doctors know? And he said, no, the doctors don't know, but he's starting to wonder if it's because some things got triggered in my heart all of a sudden after he did some things, shots.
Here's another thing.
That's his opinion.
Let me give you another opinion.
They're all opinions.
Let me give you another opinion. Over the weekend, a friend of mine who works in the medical care, he's not a doctor. He's actually not even a nurse. He actually works underneath nurses. He said to me, he goes, isn't it interesting that they just found a 100% cure for cancer this last week? Did you see that? It was broadcast and reported.
Well,
no,
here's
100% efficacy.
Let me finish,
Go ahead.
Eric.
Okay, but then pick up on it.
Only for specific types of cancer.
Colon.
I read the article.
Okay, there's another one which was 100% that they did also.
Okay, so what's your point on it then?
100% efficacy on a cancer treatment that cured everybody with this cancer, okay? We'll start there. Also, Alzheimer's disease, they have a breakthrough where they think they might be able to cure Alzheimer's disease. Did you see that?
Yes.
Diabetes, another cure coming over the horizon of where they're like, this will fix your pancreas, it will blah, 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 do the whole night. You won't have to do the insulin thing. And then the tech that I know says, you know why? Because the pharmacy is going to make more money off of long COVID problems than they will off of the cancer, diabetes.
This is what I was getting to.
I thought, my God, what?
Well, everything's always about money.
Okay.
It's whatever pharmaceutical can make the most money off of.
And trust me,
Eric,
I know this is conspiracy theory talk. I get
Eric,
it.
I'm going to tell you right now, there is no way in hell colon cancer is going away.
It is if they fix it. If they fix the glitch.
Eric, there is no 100% treatment to kill colon cancer.
100% efficacy in this group.
Coming to market anytime soon.
Do you know what I just thought
Why?
about? And I don't know.
Because it's still too financially beneficial for the companies.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay, so
I hope so, but I know. But
Well, then
this
you
life
need to
isn't.
do the Vic Faust
No,
Cure
that's
Cancer
not-
segment every single night on Fox 2. Go ahead, Crystal.
I was just gonna say, this might not be something that you guys would be
Rectal
thinking about.
cancer.
Rectal cancer. Thank you.
But what about people my age and younger who haven't gone and gotten life insurance yet, right? And if they end up having issues, are they going to end up not being able to get life insurance as easily as
Why?
people who already had it? I mean, you have to go through health screenings, right?
Well, why the health screening becomes irrelevant at that point? Because health screenings is usually for cancers. It's usually for that.
So
But-
you wouldn't think like if these people are having those heart issues, that they wouldn't look at
that's a good
that
point.
as
Yeah.
how much coverage they're going to get?
Vic?
Or any at all.
Right.
Exactly right.
I mean, think about that. There's a whole section of people who haven't even thought about getting life insurance
Well,
yet.
I've been told that if something, and here's the other issue, that if any of us have gotten vaxxed, it's still a situation where you've signed your rights away, meaning you got, because it's not a situation where you can go back and sue the manufacturers of the vaccines. We're still in that situation. You can't go back.
No.
If you have problems, if you start developing issues and you're like, oh my God.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
Right.
It just scares me. You know? Because that's something like I didn't think about till standing here right now. You know? Because what if that does stop someone from being able to get any kind of coverage?
This generation, I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for your generation a little bit.
Yeah.
It really is so much stress and pressure put on you guys. It's
Really
crazy.
everybody, Eric. It's not just young.
Yeah,
it's
but
everybody.
old dudes like me are kind of like, I'm halfway out. I don't really care. Do what you want. But for them, they have to.
Not everybody your age feels that.
Okay, well, that's it. I'll bet they do. You guys got to figure out how to navigate this inflation. You guys have to navigate through these health pressures that you guys are dealing with. You guys have never had to deal with an international economy like we we never did. We basically imported a few things and manufactured things. So I really do feel sorry for you guys. You think that you're safe in downtown St. Louis? You're not. You guys don't know how to. The world is really screwing with you guys right now. Are you a millennial or Gen Zer? Millennial's 1980.
Millennial. Then
you're a millennial. Okay. Yeah, that's a hard place to be in. You guys are dealing with social media.
I know. I also remember when there
we
wasn't.
didn't deal with social media.
I remember when there wasn't social media. So
I'm
I'm in the, the half here, half there bag.
I'm kind of getting ready.
I'm older than Google.
I'm about to, Vic, you think I'm kidding? I'm about to get a phone to see if I can get it to hang on my wall again like the old days. And where you go,
Eric,
do,
Eric.
and you want to talk
like a midlife crisis.
And you talk because I don't think there's anything that good that comes out of
You might as well go
iPhones.
full rotary.
That takes too long. It takes too long. It takes too long.
Takes too long.
You mess up, you have to start over again.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite scenes. Was it in what cop movie when Chris Rock does the whole like sit. Four. What was that? Oh, come on.
Actually, I want to get one of those.
He was in
Mel
town.
Gibson was in it.
He was in town over the weekend, by the way. Chris Rock had his
at the Fox
comedy show.
Where was it at?
Downtown
Come on,
Fox.
Facebook, help me out here.
Good for him. I would have loved to go to see that. Or maybe I'll just get one of those phones where you tap on it real, and then the operator answers and goes, Hazel, I need you to call Vic Faust. Patch me through to Vic Faust. Chris Knight.
Drew brings up a good point, too. Toby Keith has stomach cancer. There's really no cure for that right now. And Ozzy Osbourne getting ready to have a major surgery at age 73 that could determine the rest of his life.
They don't tell you what the surgery is, though. What is it?
No, I don't
Is
know.
it mental? Is it a back surgery?
It's not a mental surgery, Eric.
I mean, is it brain surgery? The guy can't formulate a thought to save his life. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Lethal Weapon 4. That was the movie I was trying to think.
Very good.
Well, when that came out, like 1989?
Well, it's a good movie.
No.
That's a whole good series. I'm getting too old for this. It's like my favorite line.
All right, Chris, let's take a break. Is that cool?
Sure.
When we come back, how much would it take you, how much money, to release 100 cockroaches in your house? We'll tell you what a company's giving multiple families. I would not touch it.
I want to know if I'm drinking one of these bad coffees.
8 bad coffees. We'll get into that. Plus much more. Eric Johnson's here. Chris Knight, Chris Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. Back with more right after this.
Imagine not having a place to call home, spending the night in a tent under a bridge, or sleeping in your car. More than 400 people, including children, are literally living on the streets in St. Charles, Lincoln, and Warren counties today. $100 can make a huge impact on a family facing homelessness. You can be part of an exciting opportunity at the Care Service to help raise funds to provide affordable housing in our area. Please donate to our Making Room Housing campaign at jacares.org by June 30th.
Get a grip on your finances with People's Bank and Trust's new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills with ease and all from the palm of your hand. Activate your phone today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Weber Chevrolet has been in business since 1902. No other car dealer in St. Louis of any brand can say that. Nobody sells more Chevrolet, period. Weber Chevrolet is one dealer with 3 roofs. In Missouri at Olive and 270, and in Illinois Metro East, Columbia, and Granite City. All easy to get to, just follow the 270 loop. Also, all online accessible at WeberChevrolet.com. Right now, Weber Chevrolet is open but very thorough in their cleaning, disinfecting, and social distancing rules. And don't forget, Weber Chevrolet service departments are award-winning and second to none. In fact, other dealers send their problems to Weber Chevy to fix. Now during this crisis, Weber Chevrolet has teamed up with Detroit to come up with awesome deals to help people save money and manage their budget. Discounts, incentives, and the ability to not make your payment for up to 4 months. Weber Chevrolet since 1902, WeberChevrolet.com.
DQ presents the sound of an all-star summer lineup. Leading off, the promising rookie, new Oreo Dirt Pie. On deck, the fan-favorite Girl Scout Thin Mints. Summer standouts, drumstick with peanuts and cotton candy. And batting cleanup, it's you. With your red spoon and 6 summer blizzard flavors, official treat of MLB. All part of the new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. DQ? Happy tastes good.
Do you want the best for your car? Then fill up with Premium at Circle K. Circle K Premium is our best fuel with double the cleaning detergent, protecting your engine from corrosion and damage so it can work at its best. And that, my friend, increases your mileage for more cha-ching in your pocket. Plus, when you fill up with Premium at Circle K, you can save up to 20 cents per gallon. Offer valid Thursdays or Fridays at participating stores. For details, visit CircleK.com. Circle K. How convenient.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cash Back Match. Now to recap and say cash back one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It is The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. It's been a fast Monday morning. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. His name is Eric.
Rio.
Eric, and he dances.
I don't dance. I play bass.
You bang your head a little bit. You flip. I've seen you flip your wig up in the air. You flip it up high, and
it's not a wig. It's a superhero.
Your
hair.
Your hair cape.
Yeah.
That comes down over. Hey guys, welcome in Monday, June 13th.
That's what I said something to him last week, and he's like, "No, I just push this button and it just goes
on my hip." Go into a television. Yeah, go into a telephone booth. Come out like that.
Yeah.
Crystal, you're having fun today. It's like you took some happy pills. I like it.
Well, good.
Did you get sleep last night?
No, actually, I didn't. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah. It's almost a full moon.
I thought it was last night.
Holy cow.
It's coming.
Oh my God.
What does the full moon mean?
People go nuts. All this retrograde planet crap. Man, it sucks.
You can't unlook it. You can't unsee it. You can't unthink it. Any of it. All right. A North Carolina company is offering people a certain amount of money to allow 100 cockroaches free in their house to go test because they want to test out this new way of getting cockroaches out of the home. The company's called the Pest Informer. They want to test out a specific pest control technique to see how effective it is, and they need volunteers.
What's the going rate?
Well, how much would you charge to release 100 cockroaches in your house so they could go get them all?
I would have to say it would be at least 20 grand.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your financial situation.
However,
Eric or Chris, is there any money that you would take to release?
Nope.
Okay. Crystal?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many? 100?
Yeah, 100 cockroaches.
I don't know if you. Yeah, like he said, like 20 grand.
I think it would take me 20 grand.
20 grand?
Yeah.
They're offering 2 grand.
Dude, if you get 100 cockroaches in your house, you will never get rid of them bastards.
Well, not according to the pest informer.
Now, I will say this.
Now, do they service
Okay.
you for free?
No, check
Yeah.
it, check it out. Check it out. Let's say you're infested already. You see roaches all the time. Flashlights, boom,
But-
there's a roach. I would say, come on in. Release your 100 roaches because I got 1 million. Let's see if you can get the 1,000,000. Then you get a roach thing for free and a little bit of money.
But here's what the company, here's the part though, Chris. The company promises that they will rid you of all the roaches by the end. If their new technique does not work, then they'll use the traditional cockroach treatment options to you at no cost until all roaches are gone.
No.
Done.
No.
That's an easy one.
No, it's not. You would have to say you'd have to build me a new house.
They're not
Somewhere
releasing
else.
brown recluses. They're roaches.
Cockroaches, man. That's nasty.
Yeah, but they're going to get
100
rid of
of
them
them?
all. And any
Well, they say they're going to get it. They're
well,
going to get rid
any
of them all.
roaches that were there
Doesn't mean they're
before.
going to. Sounds like they're trying to test out a new product.
Are we talking about Congress or your house? What are we talking about?
The Roach Motel.
That's right. That's right, Robert. That's exactly what it would be because they would never
Oh
leave.
my God, that's awesome. Oh my God. By the way, Ozzy Osbourne's having neck surgery from a previous ATV accident. Could leave him paralyzed.
Oh, damn. I hope not.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm looking at CNN behind you, and you know what they're calling it now?
It's not
They-
CNN, man.
Was that Fox?
Yes.
They're calling it the Capitol
We don't watch
Riot
CNN
Committee.
at this radio station.
The Capitol Riot Committee.
Instead of the January
Man, that
6th.
is a great name for a bar. Let's go to Capitol Riot tonight.
Yeah.
That sounds like a band.
Yeah.
does sound like
who's,
a band.
who's playing? Who's playing? January 6th. Jan 6. At Capitol Riot.
Okay. Crystal, do you drink coffee?
I do.
You know that it doesn't give you energy, right?
I just like the taste.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to his nasty lies. It gives you a lot of energy.
I know you've said you're going to get me off of coffee, but I doubt.
No, I would drink a cup of coffee. It's just, it's not an energy drink as we've been told our whole lives.
It's fine.
It blocks the inhibitors in our brains that tell us our
It's the same difference. Don't listen to him. It's the same difference.
No, it's not. It changed my whole perspective on coffee. It does. It did. It blocks the inhibitors from, that's what caffeine does, from telling you that you're tired.
So while you're
So you're not getting energy. It's just you're being told you're not tired at that time.
Okay.
So then when it wears off, you're more tired.
Oh, I don't
So
get
what
more
is something
tired.
that gives you energy then?
I don't know.
Is there anything? Vitamin B12?
Rhodiola, actually.
What's that?
What the hell is that?
I know, right?
What was that?
See, these millennials know things that we don't, Vic. Go ahead. What's rhodiola?
Actually, I should probably look it up before I start talking about
Well,
it
just
more.
give us the Cliff Notes.
Well, I just know somebody who used to have caffeine-free energy drink,
I'm
and I know
listening.
that was one of the key parts of it.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure if that was all of it. But
They're
I just
fake.
remember rhodiola.
Well, here is your site of 8 coffee brands that use the lowest quality beans.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Number 8, Seattle's Best.
Yes, I agree with that.
Starbucks bought it in 2003. Now
Correct.
it's their value brand.
Yes. But when I lived in Seattle in 1998, it was right here between Seattle's Best and Starbucks. Who was going to win the world?
Oh.
And Seattle Best lost. They used to have little baristas on every corner. Everywhere you went, there was a Seattle's Best. And you would buy and it was amazing. They were better than Starbucks. And then all of a sudden, Starbucks says, we don't sell coffee. We sell experience.
That's freaking brilliant.
And they won the day.
Yes, they did. Number 7,
Tom Schultz. Howard
McCafe,
Schultz.
McCafe at home. Same as Dunkin'. It's not what they serve at McDonald's.
Oh, I didn't
How
know that.
rude.
Bingo.
Wait a minute. So that's okay.
That's number 7.
Is it the Keurig or the bag? Because there's a difference
Yeah,
between
I don't
Keurig
know.
and bags.
I
If you
don't
brew
know.
your coffee, it's different than if you put it in a Keurig. Keurig is convenient, but not as good. Brewing it takes longer, but is better.
Number 6, Dunkin' Keurig cups. It's not what's served at Dunkin' Donuts, which they say is actually decent. Same brand name, different beans.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts is the place to go.
Number 5, Folgers. They say not great, but decent. The claim that it's mountain grown is misleading. Coffee grown at high altitudes tends to be better, but mountain grown can also mean at the base of the mountain.
It's grown in it's grown in Mountain, Iowa.
That's like if a product says local, it can be from within 400 miles to where you are standing.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
Number
it's
4.
local.
Number 4 is Nescafe.
Uh-huh.
Never good, but a tweak to the ingredients a few years ago made it even worse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Number 3 on the worst coffee list, where you're not getting the full story, Maxwell House.
Oh, God.
They basically survive on name recognition only now. They use very cheap beans that tend to be more bitter.
And the only place you see Maxwell House is in church on Sunday. And it smells horrible, too.
Number 2, Green Mountain.
Oh, really?
They made good
Interesting.
coffee. They used to make good coffee, apparently, until they got corporate. Now they're just the official coffee for Keurig machines and use inferior beans. Number 1,
Here we go.
Yuban. I've never heard of it.
Never heard
I
of
haven't
it.
either.
Because they sell no units.
It used to be really
So
good,
bad.
but they don't use 100% Colombian beans anymore.
There you go. And when I talk about church and coffee, does anyone else remember, or is it still this way? When you walk into church, it smells like really bad burnt coffee and saltine crackers.
I think that was your church, Eric. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
That's why I don't like church, is the smell. It's nothing to do with anything else.
Chris, what are you playing, Chris?
I know. I was-
Happy Days over here. Sorry.
Chris
All
is
right.
playing Happy Days.
Yeah. I'm happy today.
I've never heard of this. Mary says she loves the Javelia house blend.
I don't know.
Rob says the coffee's good for you in moderation, linked to preventing dementia and high antioxidants. Pete Ferretti. Holy crap. I've never had a cup of coffee in my life. And that guy runs businesses.
Wow. So does he
Wait
do
a minute, you're
other
lying.
energy
Yeah,
drinks?
exactly. All right, Pete, what is your energy drink of choice? And if you say water, I'm going to be like, bull.
He probably is the type of guy that would say water.
Oh, man, water gives you more energy than anything else.
Super healthy. Well, hydration. hydration.
I know, I get it. But what's the thing? What is your nitrous? You know, a race car, you need the nitrous to get going, to compete, right? What is your nitrous? I get it, you need the fuel, but what is your little thing that gives you that little kick over the edge?
Yeah.
Do you drink like a NOS? Do you drink a C4? Question mark?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know, Mr. Ferretti.
Oh,
He did.
water
Yeah, of
and
course.
Fairlight chocolate drinks.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sleep. Enough sleep, Eric. Enough sleep. No rock.
There's
no
enough-
rock parties.
Like
no banging the bass.
Slapping the bass.
Banging the bass. It's like Will Rogers once said, there's enough time for sleeping in the grave.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That
And
really
he was
works.
right.
That works good on a Monday morning.
Yeah. He's
But
right.
do you drink coffee to wake up? I like the taste.
I just rock and roll with it, man.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
I'm not like, oh, I need my coffee.
Yeah.
Like, there's not like a part of my day that's like, oh, I didn't have it, but I just enjoy it.
Jeannie says ginseng. I'm telling you, ginseng.
There's nothing enjoyable about ginseng.
Yeah, but
Drink-
Kimberly
eat-
from the Facebook line says her husband's like Pete. Never had a cup of coffee in his life either.
Hmm.
I never had a cup of coffee until 2012, 2013. I'd never had a cup of coffee until then either.
Yeah, you can go overboard with it. You can be rocking and rolling in your board meeting at 8:00 after 2 cups of coffee, and then 11:00 kicks in, and you're like, I'm done for the day, because you can't come back from it.
Mm-hmm.
You really need to drink a lot of water after that and go take a nap, and then you can come back and you're all right. But if you overdrink coffee, it's worse.
Yeah.
So I agree with Pete on that one. But in moderation, you can keep cancer away, and it can wake your ass up.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I've done studies with NASA.
With NASA?
It always works. Anytime you bring up NASA in a conversation, you cannot be beat.
People just stop.
Yeah.
Okay, one other study, and I don't think that we've ever had one that was this easy or wrong. A new study at the University of Arizona found that adults tend to sleep better together than they do apart. The benefits include less insomnia, more minutes spent sleeping, and falling asleep faster.
Oh.
I could not disagree with this study
Here we go.
anymore.
Go on, Vic.
People who slept in the same bed with their significant other also have less stress, anxiety, and depression, but that doesn't hold true for letting your kids sleep with you or pets. People who let their kids sleep in bed sleep worse and have more stress overall.
That's right.
Yeah, adults need to be better on that. You're probably a parent that lets your kids sleep in bed with you, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Give me some editorial on that.
Okay, here's my editorial. My own experience, we're all different. No.
No. I mean, if it's a storm in the middle of the night and she comes in, then
I'm
I'll
all for the 1950s Leave It to Beaver where there's two beds in a room.
That's freaking brilliant.
Oh, that part. Okay.
And I got tired when I was married, having my bed
Ricky.
sheet stolen, my bed covers stolen,
You didn't like that?
getting hit. I would crash. I
Getting
fall.
hit.
Yeah, getting hit.
I
You ever
literally
been hit?
I fall asleep in like 20 seconds. And so when I go to sleep, I'm asleep and I'm out.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is to wake up cold because there's no blanket on me, or I've been hit or kicked, or somebody's screaming at me in their sleep, because the sleep talkers. Yes. By myself 100%. Eric, are you telling me you sleep better with somebody
Big
else?
Faust is available, ladies. You'll be
No,
sleeping in
Big
another
Faust
room.
is not. Nobody is
Nobody's
allowed.
sleeping.
I'm sleeping by myself.
You know what the new trend is, really, and this is not unusual, and I'm freaking out about it. But a lot of people, and I'm talking on elevated years, not millennials, but people that have been married for quite some time, they literally have taken their own room. Not the I Leave It to Beaver days. I'm talking you sleep in your room.
Yeah.
I'll sleep in my room, and maybe we'll go on a date every now and then. So that study is very interesting to me. I guess what they're saying, and they also said in that study, I believe that it brings your blood pressure down, your anxiety levels down, it brings down cortisol levels if you're sleeping with a partner. So if you've been married for a long time, maybe you're even healthier. Maybe that's what the human body needs. But as far as I'm concerned, I got to think about that.
Yeah. I'm like, I get half and half.
I sleep so hard that it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think it would matter for
I'm
me.
going to sleep no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you miss your husband when he's not there? Come on, preach. No, think about it for a second. When because you have a husband that travels.
Right.
Okay, he's not there for the week. Are you like, I'm going to bed the same as if you were sitting here? Or when he's there, do you go, okay, now I can feel a little bit more comfortable? How do you feel about that?
No, I don't feel a difference.
There's no difference.
No, but like I run around so much that I'm tired by the time I decide to go to my room to go to bed. So yeah, I don't need him to fall asleep.
You don't need him to be there.
But I mean, it is nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So the nice factor is the only difference.
But I wouldn't tell you that I for sure slept any better.
No, but I knew this was the case. Amy says, one dog in my king-size bed. My husband has his own bedroom. It's kind of weird, but it works.
Yes, I agree.
I get it.
My mom and my stepdad.
There's nothing that says anywhere
Amen.
that you have to go sleep in the same bed to get sleep.
Some women are like, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. This is not how it's supposed to be. And then they finally just meander apart from each other, and it works out perfectly for many years for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eric.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Are you better
Now-
sleeping alone or with somebody?
Like I said, Vic, I can sleep within 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I can be on a
well,
floor.
That's what I said, but you haven't answered my question.
Okay, but here's the deal. Since I'm in PRL, we play out of St. Louis a lot. And we don't go to these, when we go to a town, we don't have we're not like staying in 5-star hotels. So when we go to a town, I might be on a couch, I might be on a bed, I might be on who knows? Our lead singer sleeps in a damn laundry room sometimes at the Lake of the Ozarks. So I can never say that I've ever had a bad sleep. The only thing I'll say is if the bed that you sleep in, like if you're sleeping on a couch, if the cushions keep coming off, then yeah, that sucks. But with somebody there or not there, no.
So answer the question, Eric.
Did I not just answer the question?
No.
Crystal?
I thought you kind of
Thank you. No, it doesn't matter.
I'm confused.
I'm going to say it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah. That was a
It doesn't
gray
matter.
area
Now,
answer.
if there's a dog, Yes. Then if that damn
What?
dog is walking around all night, then yes, then we got a problem.
What if there's more than one?
If there's more than one dog, then there's more than
The
one
dog's
problem.
not what you have to worry about. It's the cats. The cats are the ones that'll wake you up.
I just don't want the hair in my bed. Sorry. I love my animals, but I don't want hair in my
Damn,
bed.
Robert says he's never had a cup of coffee either. A lot of people coming to the table with that today. Chris,
What?
you would take your own bed, wouldn't you?
Oh, right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to see here, Tracy.
How long? how long?
I don't care.
Eric, how long were you married?
How long was I married?
Yeah,
The first time a year, the second
like
time a few
sleeping
years.
sleeping with somebody every night. That's,
Man, it was a long time ago.
I think it was after like I hit the 8-year mark, 9-year mark, where I was like, okay, I've had it. I need my own bed. I need my own bedroom. I'm not going to get any sleep.
Man, that's when divorces
I snore,
start happening.
So my
though.
wife doesn't care.
Well,
She'd
see,
kick
that's
me
the
out
other
of bed.
side. There's a lot of
She'd be
guys
like,
that
get
snore.
the hell out of here.
Yeah, my ex snored too, though.
All the time?
Not all the time.
Because I snored when I was pregnant, and that was it.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's when she did when she was pregnant.
Yeah, he said it was the funniest thing, but I guess it makes sense that all the extra weight, pushing down on you.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was bad.
Yeah.
I woke up and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I could not sleep last night." And I thought, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
I
And then
feel
when
like
he
we're-
told me what it was, I was like, "You have to record me." I did not believe him.
I feel like we're saving marriages right now. Because
We
there's
are?
people.
Yeah, we're letting him know it's
Yeah.
okay, right?
We are really.
It's
What are we
okay.
doing?
Really, Eric?
What are we doing to save
It's
marriages?
okay.
Don't feel shame if you want your own bed.
Yeah, now that's what I'm saying.
Loves you.
Oh my god!
It's okay to have the conversation. I kind of want to sleep in my own bedroom. What?
You start a fight just to sleep on the couch.
And,
No,
then, and then the wife starts crying, and you have the teeth gnashing, and there's
No.
yes, there is, Vic.
No, I'm
what have
telling
I
you.
done to make you want to sleep in another room?
I think more women and men would rather sleep in their own bed.
Call up your wife, Trey. Let's get her on the phone.
I think
figure this out.
I think they would rather have their own little space.
Do you think more women than men?
I'm actually. This is such an amazing question.
I don't know. I just think that would be the case. Do you and your husband sleep in the same bed?
Yeah.
Who
Of
sleeps
course
well?
they do. They're millennials.
We both do.
You both do.
He always falls asleep before me, and then he always gets up before me. So we are off
But
like
neither
an
one of you
hour and a
snore.
half each. No. I mean, I haven't been told lately. But,
Are you a cover stealer?
No. We actually, so I don't like the top sheet at all. So we have a weighted blanket and then our comforter. And I don't like it tucked in at the end of the bed either. I'm just so
What?
tall. Yeah, well,
Wait a second. Repeat. I'm trying to follow you on that.
Me too.
You have a weighted blanket and then a comforter on top of the weighted blanket?
Well, yeah, because my house is pretty. I like it cold, but I like to sleep cold and be like bundled. So, but the weighted blanket.
She
helps.
sleeps with bricks.
So do you snuggle with your husband at night, like with your arms wrapped around him?
Plywood.
Yeah, we would.
Chief plywood.
Yeah, and I have the fan on no matter what time of year it is.
Oh, you
too.
gotta have a fan.
Man, she's got a
Me
whole
too.
thing.
I'm with you there.
She's got a whole thing going on.
No, I got to have a fan.
But
No
no,
fan, no sleep.
But as a tall person, do you not?
How
does
tall
it not
are you?
Bother you? 5'12". Does it not bother you when your feet are like smushed when it's super tucked in? I just don't.
You
like
mean
that
if you're sleeping
feeling.
on your back?
Anyway, really, I'm tall enough,
I
Crystal
sleep on my
Cooper's
stomach a lot.
preaching over here.
Oh,
Crystal
see, I
Cooper's
can't.
right on.
I had-
Crystal, how do you sleep? You sleep on your back or your side?
Side usually, I'd say. I had a really bad back injury in 19 though, so I can't lay on my stomach much anymore. It throws it off. But that's how I slept even pregnant for like the first 5 months. It was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing ever.
On your stomach?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Michelle says I hate my blankets tucked in.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
I'm not
with,
the
I'm with
only
them all.
one then.
Yes, I'm with them all. They're right. You untuck all blankets when you go to a
You can stick your
hotel.
foot out,
yeah, when
you
you go to
know?
a hotel, they make it like it's like super tight, like military.
Yes,
and
I
you
don't
just
like it.
the first
Yeah,
thing I
no.
do is I go in the hotel room. I just take everything off and I throw it off and I kind of bring
Me
it back
too.
on the bed.
Me too.
And I make sure all the bed bugs are gone too.
Yes.
No cockroaches.
Ugh.
I'll take a cockroach over a bed bug any day.
I don't want to
I
start that
don't
conversation.
know. I don't know. I had a bed bug. I told you in the hotel that went across our suitcase, and I was not a fan of that.
Ugh.
Dow's down 800
I think
points.
I think I would have to take the cockroach over the bed bug.
Mm-hmm.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
I ain't taking either one of them.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. You want to be sleeping with bed bugs as they're crawling all over your skin and infesting your hair.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Oh my God. Amy
Can we
says
talk about something nice like the riot committees on its second day? And they're about ready to light into Donald Trump. They're just about ready to light him up.
Untucked foot hanging out. That's where I'm at.
Untucked foot hanging out, playing at the Capitol riot today. I love it. That's a band.
And Amy says she rolls herself up like a burrito. Jeannie says, can't have my feet sticking out.
Okay.
I feel like something will grab my foot.
Oh, no.
Then we're getting into a whole nother thing
All
now.
right, let's talk about you now, Vic.
For what?
Do you sleep with blankets?
Yeah, no normal blanket. Sheet. Top sheet. There's
How many
another blanket. 2. I'm just average.
me too.
Normal. I don't need anything.
Mexican
I got to have
Special.
2 pillows, though.
Yeah. But I do a lot of sleeping on my front side, so the pillows have to be very thin. I don't know why. And I do know why. In college, my roommate, when we go on Mizzou football trips, he said that I was snoring. And the last thing you got to get sleep before you're playing football games. So when you travel, you're in the hotel, you have one partner. So I was like, okay. So I felt bad. So I tried to sit on my stomach and keep the blanket over my head and then I started getting comfortable sleeping on my stomach. And then there's different variations of sleeping on your stomach so that it doesn't mess with your neck or your back.
So you still snore?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Laying on your stomach helps?
No. My actually tell me I hissed or something.
Huh.
Like
You hiss?
like a whist,
Oh, yeah.
not snore, but
Mm-hmm.
A Mexican walks into a hotel, and the lady at the front desk says, "Would you like hard sheets or soft sheets?" And the Mexican says, "You sheet them, I better kill you."
Eric, you did not just say that. Eric, why
Liz Cheney's talking right
Eric,
now.
Eric,
Oh, my God.
Eric, a deer ran into the UMB bank last Friday morning. Did you see that?
No.
Why does seriously it did?
I didn't see it.
Why did the deer go into the bank?
Why?
Because it needed a few bucks.
There you go.
Good morning! Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Oh, Crystal, you like that one.
I just feel pressure now to have a joke and I don't have
Oh,
anything.
no, that's all right. You know.
Is this Friday? I can't tell.
It does feel like a
All right.
Friday.
Liz Cheney's she's lighting up Donald Trump as we speak.
By the way, Liz Cheney, we all knew she was going to be voted out
God,
anyway.
could
Right
you-
now in her primary, she is anywhere between 30 and 56 percentage points behind the leader.
Could you imagine? I'll tell
And
you what.
she knew she was on her way out. This is her chance to try to take down everybody with her, unfortunately.
That's one person you wouldn't want to wake up next to. That's for damn sure.
Oh, my God.
Good morning, Liz. Oh,
Eric. Oh, my God.
seriously, look at that.
Eric. All right, we'll take
No
a break.
thanks.
We're going to get out of here. We got to take a break.
You cheat him, I better kill you.
Eric. Eric
That's
Johnson.
the funniest thing
It's
you've
not
heard.
better, Vic. Let's
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
funniest
Check.
thing you've heard.
Kristen
you know.
Cooper, I'm Big Faust of Fox
By
2.
the word is sheet. Sheet.
Back.
I love these guys. They make funny with their mouths.
The Edge Morning Show.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of a brand new ice maker dropping cubes into a fresh glass of water. making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Final days ends June 8th to save up to 30% off select appliances. Valid May 19th through June 8th. Gas range extra. While supplies last. See store for details.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Right now, we're buying any pre-owned vehicles. At Bellman Carnection, we will take anything on trade: farm, house, truck, cars, and SUVs. Bring into a Bellman pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van today. The inventory is always fresh, so hurry in before someone else buys the one you want. Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters at Highway 70 and 370, where you will never pay the max. Online at carnection.com.
When it comes to pellet grilling, the true heroes of the hopper savor the process as much as they savor the result. Kingsford 100% hardwood pellets can be used on any pellet grill and add bold, smoky wood flavor to any meal. No preservatives or artificial flavors. Kingsford hardwood pellets keep the temperature consistent for an even heat, so you can cook as low and slow as you want. Kingsford 100% hardwood pellets. Kingsford.com.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
KFC knows that when it comes to chicken sandwiches, there's good and there's finger-licking good.
A chicken sandwich? That's good. A 100% white meat KFC chicken sandwich so delicious it forces you to rethink everything you know about sandwiches, including whether or not they even need buns, but then you remember how good a brioche bun can be and then having to rethink your rethinking? That's finger-licking good.
KFC's chicken sandwich, always served hot and crispy, in your choice of classic or spicy. Order now on the KFC app. Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's finger-licking good.
Prices and product availability may vary.
The Ink Spot in Troy brings Inimical Drive to Diamond Music Hall in St. Peters, Saturday, June 18th, featuring The Wild and Free, Lydia's Castle, Divide the Empire, a post-show dance party by DJ Patrico, and Learn will be there too. Tickets are only $15 when you buy online, or $20 at the door. Bring your friends and join me, Mac from the Viper. Inimical Drive, playing a hometown show at Diamond Music Hall, Saturday, June 18th. Come party with the best. Visit Inimical Drive on Facebook for more. Presented by In Detail Entertainment.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. We tried to have a lot of fun. We'll have some guests tomorrow. We'll talk with the new athletic director from Lindenwood University.
That'll be exciting since they went D1.
Yeah. Talk to him tomorrow. He just was hired last week. And who knows? We'll see what else is happening in the world. Eric, I know you're going to have your can't miss hearing watch, or not a hearing, but your committee riot today.
I can't wait. I'm going to go home.
You can
and
give us
get
a report tomorrow.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get a nice Dubonnet and watch the hearing. The capital.
Dubonnet? What the hell's that?
It's like a wine, but it's kind of more than a wine.
We'll see you for Fox News at 5 and 9 tonight.
What color tie?
Red.
Red?
White and blue.
Have a great day. Shanny's up next.
Bye.